Hey, what's up, everybody, on this beautiful Saturday? Hold up a second. As you can see, I'm here in the lab. What's good, everybody? Just wanted to drop a video today. Of course, it may or may not know, I just released my 21st book, Reality Quotes, Poet's Observation, From My Soul I Confess. It's now available in Kindle and Nook, so all you have to do is go to the Amazon website, or go to Barnes and Nobles and make that purchase. And doesn't take no time to get it on your device if you got the Kindle and Nook apps. So definitely check that out. Now, most of you may want to know, what is this book about? What are you talking about, Mr. Styles? Well, I mean, you got all these books out. Tell me what is in this title. Well, to break it down for you, Reality Quotes is more like, I like to treat it as a therapeutic, I don't want to say confessional, but more or less a therapeutic pause. Kind of like a man going through an evolution, but revisiting, recapturing different moments in time that's impacted my life, be it relationships, be it whatever, be it some of the exploits I got into when I was younger, which I'm not going to disclose. But basically me reflecting and saying, man, look at how far I've come. I know I still got this Mount Silvius I still have to climb to reach the pinnacle of my vision. But it's just a way to say, well, damn, I remember when in 19 such and such or 2000 such or such, I remember the time and day when I went through this. I remember the song I was playing. I remember the aroma of the food I smelled in the kitchen, so on and so forth. So it's just more or less putting my mind to work, because I think very actively. It's always memories. There's always visuals popping up in my head. And that's when I channel it into the verse. And I've noticed that with my writing technique, it's become even more and more unorthodox than normal. So with that, I can only go with what my creative voice leads me to speak. And I do feel strongly about this project that I feel strongly about all of my work. It ain't just one specific one. But with this one, you know, it's kind of a less is more thing for me in this particular these collections of poetry. So, check it out for yourself. And I want to add, when you make your purchase, you read the book, please leave a review, because I got some goals I'm trying to reach here, and all the reviews I can get will be greatly appreciated, because I've been at this for going on almost 11 years now, this self-publishing game, and let me tell you, it's been a lot of heartaches, there's been a lot of bumps in the road, there's been a lot of setbacks, there's been a lot of tragedies in the midst of it all, and I'm still staying with it, but with a lot of heartache and, disgruntled at times. Let me be real about it. I am not a people person. I don't like people all the time. I mean, when I was younger, when I was really active, running around, kicking it with this and that cat, I was in a dark place in my life. I wasn't even, mindful that I was running around with a bunch of fools. And I've outgrown that. I'm not that guy anymore. And it's funny how when you evolve, it's like I can pick up on things a lot differently than I used to. And it's just like I have a zero tolerance for bullshitting around with people that's phony and backstabbers. And, when you go through that over and over, I'm going to be celebrating my 50th birthday next March. I just don't have the tolerance to bear that cross. I'm probably the most humblest, compassionate type of dude there is, but I have my breaking points. I have my deal closers when it comes to dealing with people. Because people's morals and the loyalty and everything, people be, especially in the black community, everybody want to knife each other in the back, and we all should be coming together for the same common cause. But it's just all talk. That's why with all these Black Lives Matter movements, all this hashtag stuff, I don't move with the wave. I am the wave. That's the way I see myself, because you got to have self-love, meaning you got to be open and honest with yourself. You got to reinvent yourself. You got to critique yourself. And you got to be your own cheerleader, your own spokesperson, even when no one's around you. Because you're not, when you're building something on your own and God puts a vision inside you, guess what? You're going to be alone trying to press through the wilderness to get to where you're trying to get to. And you're not going to have a fan club. Now, there's people out here that can get on the internet, get on the gram, get on Twitter and whatever, Facebook, and get hundreds and thousands of likes and comments and people engage with them. That's them. That's not my lane. I'm a vibes person, and I'm a person that I'm always mindful of what's in alignment for me versus what's working against me. If it's something that I feel instinctively is going against the tide, then I am not forcing the issue. I leave it alone. Because many times when I didn't, and when I went against my better judgment, I reaped the harvest of those seeds I sowed. So good or bad, you're going to reap something. And then from there, I have to regroup, keep myself accountable and make sure I don't make that same judgment lapse again. I'm all about this writing. I'm all about it. 21 books ought to tell you something, but it's a lot of hard work to it. And, even on down to the proofing and editing, 6 to 8 hours at a time. And then having to go back over it again. The book cover designs, I do everything myself. As a self-published artist, you gotta learn to be self-sufficient and cut corners to cut costs and still bring that quality forth. So again, done with all my rambling. Get your copy and pass the word on. Because I'm still pushing through, and in fact, the project I'm getting ready to work on now, but to you, it's called The Poet You Love to Hate, Sincerely and Unapologetically Yours. That title, I'm going to go all the way in. I'm not going to give too much away, but